Hi and welcome to Spice and Pans. 恭喜发财. Today we'll be cooking Prosperity Treasure Pot, or otherwise known as 发财好锅. So let's start cooking. Now we'll start to prepare the stock for this dish. Heat up your clay pot or pot, add in just a little bit of oil. We don't have to wait for the oil to get hot. Add in about 15 grams of ginger, sliced thinly like this. Put it in. We want to extract the flavor out. I'm using medium heat over here. You can do the same, not too high. We want to slowly extract the beautiful fragrance from it. Fry them slowly in the pot. Brown them a little. Once you can start to smell the beautiful fragrance coming from the ginger, we'll add in our garlic. 4 cloves of garlic, just take out the skin, put it in. Just brown them a little on the sides too. This will just take a minute or so. Frying all these ingredients first before we add in the water will actually enhance the flavor much better. Now as you can see, there's some browning on the garlic already. We can add in our water. Add in 800 milliliters of water. The brine from the abalone that we'll be using. This is approximately 260 milliliters. We will also add in half a cup of the water that we use to soak the dried scallop in. Pour them in. Add in also 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. Give it a good stir. Mix it up a little bit. Add in the dried scallops, 35 grams of the dried scallops which I've soaked. 50 grams of dried oyster, I've soaked them for 2 hours. And 10 pieces of Chinese mushroom which I've rehydrated. Put them all in. For this dish, the broth is very important. Once you put everything in, cover the clay pot up. I'm using La Gourmet 28 cm truly oriental clay pot, so you can use the same also. Now we wait for this to come to a boil, after which we'll turn it down to the lowest heat available and simmer this for an hour. I'll see you back in a while. We've been boiling the stock for an hour. Let's just have a look. Right. Wow, it smells really, really good. Now we'll just remove the mushrooms as well as the oyster. You want to line them up nicely later. We don't need the ginger also, just remove them as well as the garlic. Using the same low heat, we'll add in our cabbage now. 180 grams of cabbage. Just put it in. You can lay them on one corner. These are also known as wongbok. This will sweeten up the soup really, really well. Next, we'll add in our oysters as well as our mushrooms. These are very tender now after stewing for an hour or so. And the oysters also, we just move them to one side also. Turn the heat up to medium now. You want this to come to a boil. Once the stock starts to boil, we'll add in our sea cucumber. 200 grams of sea cucumber, kanju sizes like this. Just slide it to one corner too. These are frozen sea cucumber that I'm using over here. Next, we'll add in our prawns. I have with me over here 500 grams of big prawns, approximately 10 pieces. Put them in also. This is going to be so delicious. Without turning the heat down, let's put the cover on and let this cook for another 4 minutes or so until the prawns are almost cooked. I'll see you back in a while. 4 minutes is up, let's have a look. Right, turn the heat down to low. We'll thicken up the stock a little bit with cornstarch solution. Not too thick, yeah, because we don't want to burn this. Right, something like this will be good. Add in 150 grams of scallops, fresh scallops. Put it in. Add in also 1 can of baby abalone plus 15 grams of fa chai. This is the kind of seaweed which I've soaked for 2 hours. Let me just slide everything in. Put the lid back on. At low heat, we'll cook this for just 2 minutes. 2 minutes is up. Let's have a look. Wow. The dish is done and it's time for our reunion dinner. And now the dish is done. Let's have a taste. Smells really good. Let's just give the sauce a taste. You have seen the seasoning that I use. It's just some oyster sauce and that's almost it. The sauce is really, really, really fresh. Tastes really good. It's like the sea is, flowing around in your mouth. Let's just try some of the ingredients. I love sea cucumber. The crunchiness is fantastic. And who don't like abalone, right? So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like our video. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. And now it's your turn to cook. Thank you and see you again. Bye.